Good morning, students. In the last class, we discussed the relation between trade business between the Harappans and the Iranians, and also people from other areas, Arabs. Okay, and the sea route in doing businesses. Now, we now Harappans were a great society who had a flourished culture. Then, now we come to another group, the Aryans. Aryans in India. The Vedic age is the age of Vedas. Vid means jnana or vidya. Vedic age means the age of jnana. Archaeological evidences are there. Around 2000 BC, a group of groups of people arrived to the northwest part of India. They invaded, and the tribes that invaded the northwest part of India are called Aryans, who occupied the North India. They were related to the ancient Iranians, and both Iranians and these tribes worshipped the same gods: Indra, Indra, Varuna, Varuna, Maitra, Mitra, or Mitra, who worshipped later Aura Mazda. Aura Mazda is the god of Saurashtra people. Zoroaster, Saurashtra people. Another group who believed in Aura Mazda. Aura means light. Light is God. Noor is God. In Islam we call it Allah Noor Samavati Walal. Okay. In the same way. Noor, light is the God for Saurashtra people. Their book is Send Avastha. ZDND Avastha, AVASTA, Send Avastha. And they taught these people there is only one God, his tribes, and that God is Aura Mazda. And the symbol of their God is Swastik, the symbol of sun god. In India and Iran, people worship the same gods. One is Soma, S-O-M-I. Soma or Soman is the synonym for moon, M-O-O-N, moon. Even now, we have a lunar calendar and solar calendar. Solar calendar based on sun and lunar calendar based on moon. 30 days makes a month, and 12 months make an year, like that. There are 4 divisions of people in India and Iran. Before the advent of Islam, establishment of Islam in Iran, society was divided into 4, as we find in India: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. They had also divided people into 4. Then, when we think of their life, recently Michael Witzel, Michael Witzel, Michael Witzel, a Sanskrit scholar, studied about Rig Veda and proved the migration of people from the west. Afghan was the country of Yadu, YADU, Edu, Turwas, TURWAS, and Anu, Druhya, ANUDRUH. YA. Earliest Aryan migrants, and there were second group known as Purus, 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 and the third group Bhararas, BHARATAS. So like Danes came to England. There were Angles, Saxons, and Jutes who came from Germany to England. Like that, Aryans came to India in 3 waves. Okay. Then Jaiminiya Brahmana, there is a Jaiminiya Brahmana, a book, speaks about crossing Sindhu river by the Bharadas. Proves this immigration of people from the west to east. Many myths and traditions common to us shows migration. Aryans fought with the Sioux, DASYUS, the Sioux means Dasas, 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 the Sioux or Dasas. Previously, they were the occupants of the mainland of India. Now, during Rigveda, Aryans occupied Punjab, then there are references to river Saraswati, Drushavati, DRUSHADVATI, and Sududri, SUTUDRI, that is Satluj, Vipas, VIPAS, Vipas means bees, BEAS, Purushini, PURUSHNI, is Ravi, Ashwin, ASIKNI, Askini, Chinap, and Vidasta, VITASTA, Chinap, then and some rivers of Afghan are also referred as Kumba, KUMBA, Kumba is river Kabul, and Gomadi, not Gomadi, GOMATA, Gomalo, GOMALO, Gomalo. Then Krumu, KRUMU, that is Kuram, river Kuram, KURRUM. Then Suvastu, SUVASTU, means Swat, river Swat. Like that. Rivers of Afghan are also seen here. Casually, there is a reference. Kandahar, former name was Gandhara Desham. Gandhara is the place of Gandhari, where Dhritarashtra married. Okay, the story we can find in Mahabharata. So we had a great relationship with Afghanistan and even married life. Okay. Then Mughals were from Afghanistan. They had a relationship with Afghan people. Like that, Afghanistan, India, and Iran had a great historical relationships, cultural relationships. Aryans divided in 2 tribes who fought into tribes, not 2 tribes, into tribes. who fought one another, shifted to Ganga, Yamuna, Doab. Doab, D-O-A-B. Doab means area between two rivers. Kuru and Panchalas became centers of Aryans by period of Brahmanas. Brahmanas. Brahmanas are works, not Brahmins. Okay. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Ayurveda, like that. Their interpretations are Brahmanas. Then comes Upanishads, and gist of Upanishads is Bhagavad Gita. These are the books mainly describing the Hindu way of life. Then Aryans were surrounded by non-Aryans like Andhra people, then Panduras, P-U-N-D-R-A-S, Panduras, then Mutibas, M-U-T-I-B-A-S, then Pulindas, P-U-L-I-N-D-A-S, and Sabaras, S-A-B-A-R-A-S. Okay, these are all non-Aryan people of India. Aryan people versus the Sioux. Conflict was quite natural and usual because one is the Sioux and other is Aryans. And this conflict is seen in Mahabharata. It is seen in Ramayana also. And the tribals of Gangetic area failed to defend Arya's colonization. Means tribals failed to defeat the colonization of Aryans. Okay. Next stage of Aryans is 835 BC. The land of Aryavarta. The area is known as land of Aryavarta. As we learned about Danes in England. There were Heptarchy, 7 kingdoms, and the land outside Heptarchy under Guthrum was known as Danes land in England. Like that. It's a parallel story. Like that, in North India, the area under Aryans were known as Aryavarta. Danes land was known as Danes law, where laws of Danes were established. Here, Aryans established their way of life, their culture, and the area is known as Aryavarta. Aryavarta, A-R-Y-A-V-A-R-T-H-A. Aryans from Himalayas to India extended. Arya's life and people spread from Himalayas to Vindhya. V-I-N-D-Y-A, Vindhya mountain ranges. Avanti, Asmaga, A-V-A-N-T-A, Avanti to Asmaga, A-S-M-A-K-A, and M-U-L-A-K-A, Mulak in Godavari to Bengal. Bengal is known as Pundara, P-U-N-D-R-A, or Vanga, V-A-N-G-A, Vanga. And Kalinga, now known as Odisha or Orissa. To these areas, Aryans spread. Later, the oldest literature of Aryans is Vedas or knowledge. It is collection of knowledge. Vedas is a collection of knowledge. It contains spiritual and religious knowledge. Spiritual Then cultural and even political, social life, everything can be seen in Vedas. Rig Veda, the gem of Indian religion and poetry. Rig Veda is known as the gem of Indian religion and poetry. Samaveda, Yajurveda, and Atharvaveda. I sometime before mentioned Ayurveda is considered as the fifth Veda, right? Okay, and this is enough for today.